Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like your joints were screaming at you? That stiffness in your knees that makes getting out of bed feel like climbing a mountain? Or that sharp, burning pain in your shoulders that shoots through your body every time you try to reach for something on a high shelf? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. In fact, what I'm about to share with you might be the most important information you'll hear about joint pain relief this year. Here's something that might shock you. Over 54 million adults in the United States alone suffer from arthritis and joint pain. That's nearly 1 in 4 adults walking around with chronic discomfort every single day. But here's what's even more alarming. Most people over 50 are told that joint pain is just part of getting older and that they need to learn to live with it. They're handed prescription after prescription, each one promising relief, but often coming with a laundry list of side effects that sometimes feel worse than the original problem. But what if I told you that nature has been providing us with powerful, scientifically proven solutions for thousands of years? What if the relief you've been desperately searching for isn't hiding in a pharmacy, but growing in gardens and forests around the world? What if traditional healers from ancient civilizations knew secrets about joint pain relief that modern medicine is only now beginning to understand and validate through rigorous scientific research? You see, there's something pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. Natural herbs and compounds have been putting people back on their feet, reducing inflammation and providing genuine pain relief for centuries. And now, thanks to modern research and clinical studies, we finally have the scientific proof to back up what our ancestors knew all along. Today, I'm going to reveal 7 natural herbs that have been scientifically proven to relieve joint pain, reduce inflammation, and help restore mobility to aging joints. These aren't just folk remedies or old wives' tales. These are herbs that have been studied in laboratories, tested in clinical trials, and proven effective in peer-reviewed medical journals. Some of these herbs are so powerful that they've been shown to work as effectively as common over-the-counter pain medications, but without the harsh side effects. The best part? Many of these herbs might already be sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, waiting to transform your daily battle with joint pain into a thing of the past. Others can be easily found at your local health food store or ordered online. And unlike expensive prescription medications, these natural solutions won't break the bank or put additional strain on your liver, kidneys, or digestive system. But before we dive into these 7 miraculous herbs, I need you to understand something crucial. Joint pain isn't just about discomfort, it's about your independence, your quality of life, and your ability to enjoy the activities you love. When your joints hurt, everything becomes more difficult. Playing with your grandchildren becomes a challenge. Gardening becomes painful. Even simple tasks like opening jars or climbing stairs can feel overwhelming. That's why what I'm about to share with you is so important. These herbs don't just mask the pain, they work at the cellular level to reduce inflammation, protect cartilage, and promote healing in your joints. They're addressing the root causes of joint pain, not just covering up the symptoms. Now, I want you to know that I'm passionate about helping people over 50 reclaim their mobility and live pain-free lives. That's why I've spent countless hours researching these natural solutions, reviewing clinical studies, and understanding exactly how these herbs work in your body. The information I'm sharing with you today isn't based on hope or wishful thinking. It's based on solid scientific evidence. Before we begin exploring these 7 powerful herbs, I need you to do something for me. If you're serious about finding natural relief for your joint pain, if you're tired of being told that pain is just part of aging, if you're ready to take control of your health naturally, then click that subscribe button right now and ring the notification bell. This channel is dedicated to bringing you the latest, scientifically backed information about natural health solutions for people over 50, and I don't want you to miss a single video that could change your life. And here's something else I want you to do. Let me know you're with me on this journey. If you're watching this video because you're dealing with joint pain, type the number 1 in the comments. If you're watching because you want to help someone you love find relief, type the number 2. And if you're skeptical but curious about natural solutions, type the number 3. Your engagement helps me understand what you need most, and it helps other viewers realize they're not alone in their struggle with joint pain. Now let's get started with our countdown of the 7 most powerful, scientifically proven herbs for joint pain relief. But I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to start with number 7 and work our way up to the most powerful herb of all, one that might surprise you with its incredible ability to not just relieve pain, but actually protect and heal your joints from the inside out. Herb number 7, ginger, the natural anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Let's start our journey with a herb that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now, ginger. You might know it as that spicy root that settles your stomach or adds zing to your cooking. But ginger is so much more than a culinary ingredient. It's a scientifically proven joint pain fighter that's been used medicinally for over 5,000 years. Here's what makes ginger so special for joint pain. It contains powerful compounds called gingerols and shogaols that work like natural anti-inflammatory medications in your body. A groundbreaking study published in the journal Arthritis and Rheumatism found that ginger extract reduced knee pain in 63% of participants with osteoarthritis. But here's the really exciting part. The relief lasted throughout the entire study period, and participants needed less conventional pain medication. The science behind ginger's pain-relieving power is fascinating. When you have joint pain, your body produces inflammatory compounds called cytokines. These cytokines signal your immune system to create inflammation, which is supposed to help heal injured tissue. But in chronic joint conditions, this inflammation becomes counterproductive, causing ongoing pain and damage. Ginger works by blocking the production of these inflammatory cytokines at the cellular level, essentially turning off the pain signal at its source. But ginger doesn't just reduce inflammation, it also improves circulation to your joints. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach your joint tissues, helping them heal and function better. This is why many people notice that their joint stiffness improves significantly when they use ginger regularly. The recommended dosage for joint pain relief is 250 to 1,000 milligrams of ginger extract daily, or you can use fresh ginger root by grating about a teaspoon into tea or smoothies. Many people find that starting with a lower dose and gradually increasing it helps their digestive system adjust to ginger's potent compounds. Herb number 6, turmeric, the golden joint healer. Moving up our list, we come to turmeric, that beautiful golden spice that's been called nature's ibuprofen by researchers around the world. Turmeric contains a powerful compound called curcumin, which has been the subject of over 3,000 published research papers examining its anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. What makes turmeric so effective for joint pain is curcumin's ability to block multiple inflammatory pathways simultaneously. While conventional pain medications typically target just one pathway, curcumin works like a master key, shutting down inflammation at several different points in the process. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that curcumin was as effective as ibuprofen for reducing osteoarthritis pain, but without the gastrointestinal side effects that come with long-term NSAID use. The research on turmeric is truly impressive. One clinical trial followed people with rheumatoid arthritis for 8 weeks. Half the group received curcumin supplements, while the other half received conventional anti-inflammatory medication. At the end of the study, The curcumin group showed greater improvement in joint tenderness and swelling than the medication group. Even more remarkable, the people taking curcumin reported better overall quality of life and increased energy levels. Here's something important to understand about turmeric. The curcumin in turmeric isn't easily absorbed by your body on its own. That's why traditional Indian cooking often combines turmeric with black pepper. The piperine in black pepper increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. When choosing a turmeric supplement, look for one that includes piperine, or take it with a small amount of black pepper and a healthy fat like coconut oil. Herb number 5, Boswellia, the ancient arthritis fighter. Coming in at number 5 is an herb that might be new to you, but has been treasured by traditional healers for thousands of years. Boswellia, also known as Indian frankincense, produces a resin that contains some of the most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds found in nature. What makes Boswellia unique is its ability to inhibit an enzyme called 5-lipoxygenase, which plays a key role in inflammation and joint destruction. Unlike other anti-inflammatory herbs that work broadly, Boswellia specifically targets the inflammatory processes that damage cartilage and joint tissue. Clinical studies have shown that Boswellia can significantly reduce joint pain and improve mobility in people with osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. One particularly impressive study followed 60 people with knee osteoarthritis for 90 days. Those who took Boswellia extract experienced a significant reduction in pain and stiffness, and many were able to walk longer distances without discomfort. Joint function tests showed measurable improvement, and inflammation markers in their blood decreased substantially. The recommended dosage for Boswellia is typically 300 to 400 milligrams 3 times daily, standardized to contain at least 60% boswellic acids. Many people begin to notice improvement within 2 to 4 weeks of consistent use, with maximum benefits usually achieved after 8 to 12 weeks. Herb number 4, willow bark, nature's original aspirin. At number 4, we have an herb with a fascinating connection to modern medicine. Willow bark is literally where aspirin came from. The active compound in aspirin, salicin, was first isolated from willow bark in the 1800s. But here's what's interesting. Willow bark provides pain relief similar to aspirin, but with fewer side effects because it contains other compounds that protect your stomach lining. Willow bark has been used for pain relief for over 2,400 years, dating back to the time of Hippocrates. Native Americans chewed willow bark for headaches and joint pain, and traditional European herbalists prescribed it for rheumatism and arthritis. Modern research has validated these traditional uses, showing that willow bark extract can significantly reduce joint pain and improve mobility. A clinical study published in the American Journal of Medicine compared willow bark extract to conventional pain medications in people with low back pain and osteoarthritis. The willow bark group experienced pain relief comparable to the medication group, but with significantly fewer adverse effects. Participants also reported better sleep quality and improved mood, likely because they weren't dealing with the side effects common with conventional pain medications. The active compounds in willow bark work by inhibiting cyclooxygenase enzymes, which are responsible for producing inflammatory prostaglandins. This is the same mechanism by which aspirin works, but willow bark's natural form appears to be gentler on the digestive system. Herb number 3, devil's claw, the African joint healer. Moving into our top 3, we encounter devil's claw, a plant native to the Kalahari Desert in Africa. Don't let the intimidating name fool you. This herb has been a blessing for people suffering from joint pain for generations. The Khoikhoi people of southern Africa have used devil's claw for centuries to treat arthritis, and now modern science is proving they were onto something remarkable. Devil's claw contains compounds called iridoid glycosides, particularly harpagoside, which have powerful anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. Multiple clinical trials have demonstrated that devil's claw can reduce joint pain as effectively as some conventional medications. One study published in the journal Phytomedicine found that devil's claw extract provided significant pain relief for people with hip and knee osteoarthritis, with benefits comparable to a commonly prescribed arthritis medication. What makes devil's claw particularly valuable is its ability to reduce inflammation without suppressing the immune system. Many conventional anti-inflammatory drugs can interfere with your body's natural healing processes, but devil's claw supports healing while reducing pain and inflammation. Research has shown that it can help preserve cartilage and may even stimulate the production of compounds that protect joint tissue. The typical dosage for devil's claw is 50-100 milligrams of harpagoside daily, which usually translates to about 1.5 to 3 grams of standardized extract. Most people begin to notice improvement within 2 to 4 weeks, with maximum benefits achieved after 2 to 3 months of consistent use. Herb number 2, capsaicin, the heat that heals. At number 2, we have something that might surprise you. Capsaicin, the compound that makes cayenne peppers hot. You might wonder how something that burns your mouth could possibly help with joint pain, but the science behind capsaicin's pain-relieving properties is absolutely fascinating. Capsaicin works through a unique mechanism called defunctionalization of pain receptors. When you first apply capsaicin topically, it causes a burning sensation because it activates pain receptors called TRPV1 receptors. But here's the brilliant part. With repeated exposure, these receptors become less sensitive to pain signals, providing long-lasting relief from joint pain. Clinical studies have shown that topical capsaicin can provide significant relief for arthritis pain, with some people experiencing up to 57% reduction in pain levels. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that capsaicin cream was effective for both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis pain, with benefits lasting for months after treatment. What makes capsaicin particularly valuable is that it works locally at the site of pain without affecting the rest of your body. Unlike oral pain medications that must be processed by your liver and can affect multiple organ systems, capsaicin cream or gel works directly where you need it most. When using capsaicin topically, start with a small amount and gradually increase as your skin adapts. The initial burning sensation typically decreases significantly after the first few applications. Always wash your hands thoroughly after application and avoid touching your eyes or other sensitive areas. Herb number 1, frankincense, the ultimate joint protector. And now we reach number 1, the most powerful, scientifically proven herb for joint pain relief and protection, frankincense. This ancient resin has been treasured for thousands of years, and modern research is revealing why it deserves the top spot on our list. Frankincense contains unique compounds called boswellic acids that have remarkable anti-inflammatory and joint protective properties. But what sets frankincense apart from all other herbs is its ability not just to reduce pain and inflammation, but to actually protect and regenerate cartilage tissue. This means frankincense doesn't just treat symptoms, it addresses the underlying causes of joint degeneration. Research published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences showed that frankincense extract could significantly improve knee osteoarthritis symptoms in just 90 days. Participants experienced reduced pain, improved mobility, and better quality of life. But the most exciting finding was that MRI scans showed actual improvement in cartilage structure in some participants. Frankincense works by inhibiting 5-lipoxygenase, the same enzyme targeted by Boswellia, but frankincense contains a broader spectrum of active compounds that provide more comprehensive joint protection. It also helps maintain healthy levels of enzymes that break down cartilage, essentially helping to preserve your joint structure as you age. The anti-inflammatory effects of frankincense are so powerful that some studies have compared it favorably to prescription medications. A clinical trial published in the journal Phytotherapy Research found that frankincense extract was as effective as the prescription drug valdecoxib for reducing inflammation and pain in people with osteoarthritis. For joint health, the recommended dosage is typically 300 to 500 milligrams of standardized frankincense extract, taken 2 to 3 times daily. Many people begin to notice improvement within 4 to 6 weeks, with continued benefits as long as they maintain consistent use. How to use these herbs safely and effectively. Now that you know about these 7 powerful herbs, let me share some important guidance on how to use them safely and get the maximum benefit. First, always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen, especially if you're taking medications or have underlying health conditions. Many of these herbs can be used together for enhanced benefits. For example, combining turmeric with ginger creates a powerful anti-inflammatory duo. Adding black pepper enhances the absorption of turmeric, while frankincense and devil's claw work synergistically to protect joint tissue. Start with one herb at a time and gradually add others so you can monitor how your body responds. Keep a pain journal to track your progress. Note your pain levels, mobility, and any side effects. This will help you and your healthcare provider determine which herbs are most effective for your specific situation. Quality matters tremendously when it comes to herbal supplements. Look for products that are standardized to contain specific amounts of active compounds and choose reputable manufacturers who provide third-party testing for purity and potency. Remember that natural doesn't always mean safe for everyone. Some herbs can interact with medications, particularly blood thinners and diabetes medications. Others may not be appropriate for people with certain medical conditions. This is why professional guidance is so important. Your journey to pain-free living starts now. As we reach the end of our exploration of these 7 remarkable herbs, I want you to understand something important. Joint pain doesn't have to be your life sentence. You don't have to accept that pain is just part of getting older. You have options, you have choices, and you have the power to take control of your health naturally. These herbs represent thousands of years of traditional wisdom, now validated by modern science. They offer hope for millions of people who have been told that prescription medications and eventual joint replacement surgery are their only options. While these conventional treatments certainly have their place, natural herbs provide a gentler, often more effective path to relief. The key to success with natural joint pain relief is consistency and patience. Unlike prescription medications that often provide immediate but temporary relief, these herbs work by supporting your body's natural healing processes. This means you may not notice dramatic changes overnight, but the relief you experience will likely be more sustainable and come with the added benefit of overall health improvement. I want to hear about your journey with these natural remedies. Have you tried any of these herbs before? Which one are you most excited to try? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what another viewer needs to hear to take that first step toward pain-free living. If this video has opened your eyes to the power of natural joint pain relief, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you love who might be struggling with joint pain. Subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries about natural health solutions for people over 50. Remember, your joints have carried you through decades of life. They deserve to be treated with care, respect, and the gentle power of nature's pharmacy. These 7 herbs are your allies in the fight against joint pain, inflammation, and the limitations that chronic pain can place on your life. Take action today. Choose one herb to start with, do your research, consult with your healthcare provider, and begin your journey back to comfortable, pain-free movement. Your future self will thank you for taking this step toward natural healing and renewed vitality. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery. Until next time, stay healthy, stay active, and remember, the best medicine is often the gentlest medicine.